Your partner, Camila, I mean, we saw clips of her filming Cinderella, the new movie.
A real professional, showed up every day and like really did an amazing job.
This one, Summer of Love, it's a proper bop. It's like a little bit of a dance tune. I mean, what made you want to come back with a bang with this song?
I spent a lot of time in Miami. I was like living with Camila in Miami, and I think I was just super influenced by the kind of style of music, the reggaeton kind of genre that was coming from there. And the song was created in like just a regular pop space, but Tiny, who produced it, he's just been like the king of that world in a lot of ways. And like, I got to work with him and I was just like completely blown away with his ability to make music. It just sounded so different and so fresh and felt so fun to sing to. And I didn't overthink it. I just kind of went with it, and here we are. And, you know, it felt like a good kind of nostalgic feeling to cap the summer off with.
Oh, it's gone down a storm over here in the UK, and all the fans have been analysing every single lyric. One of them, kisses on your body were like heaven. We were taking it slow, tangled in the sheets until this evening. It's a little bit steamy, Shawn, I'm not going to lie. Do you ever feel a little bit awkward when your parents hear these lyrics?
Well, sometimes I think it goes by so fast, they're not even sure what I said, and
Good.
I don't really read it for them.
It's like, no, don't listen to that bit.
Fast forward that bit.
Sean, we saw you film the music video in Mallorca. Now, funny enough, our producer Dan's just got back from there. Now, I imagine that your time in Mallorca was a little bit different to his. He got a burnt belly, basically, nearly run over by a pedalo. So I'm guessing that your experience of Mallorca was a little bit different. So is there anything that happened during like filming that we didn't get to see?
Mallorca was beautiful, man. I completely fell in love. It took a lot for me not to want to just like go back there and just like live there forever. So it was gorgeous there.
2 months' time, you'll be celebrating 7 years since your first show in New York, which is incredible, right? On your Shawn's first Headlines concert tour. I mean, how much has life changed for you, man? I mean, I think just in the short period of time that I've known you, you've grown so much physically, mostly, but you know, on a musical level as well. I mean, looking back, you know, what would you say now to 16-year-old Shawn Mendes?
I mean, it's kind of bizarre too, considering I'm 23 years old. So it's not like, I don't feel like I'm in like a stage of my life where I'm like, I've done it. I can settle down. And like, I started when I was so young. You know, I guess I would say like, you're going to be fine. You're going to do it. You're going to live your dream, and it's going to be amazing. And I think the thing that is interesting at this part of my life is now balancing out all of the other parts of my life that didn't kind of exist during the ride. And I think like just being able to spend time with friends and go to a pub and just like learn what it feels like to just like spend time in a place is kind of on the horizon for me. And just like learning that balance is so important. And it's really exciting, honestly. Like even traveling, I've never really traveled for fun. I've only traveled to play shows. So I'm really looking forward to just like what that has for me.
Well, exciting times ahead. And talking of exciting times, your partner Camila, I mean, we saw clips of her filming Cinderella, the new movie. I was like proud of her, and I'm not even her partner. Like, she's a natural. She's so good. How proud are you of her?
She was waking up at like 4 a.m., super nervous, and she just like a real professional showed up every day and like really did an amazing job. I was completely in awe by her. I don't even think people know half the amount of effort it takes to make a movie, to make a film. I didn't, and I'm in the entertainment industry, and I was just blown away by her, and I still am. So yeah, I'm very proud.
Shawn, only professionals get up at 4 a.m, let me tell you. Now, did you get approached to play Prince Charming? Because like it seems like a bit of a no-brainer to me. And if not, is there any other acting roles that you'd like to take on? I
think it would have been a bit too on the nose if I was Prince Charming.
Been natural.
Yeah, I liked him in real life, but I don't know about acting. For me is interesting. It's already hard enough to just figure out who I am and be that person, let alone like another entire human being and what they care about. But we'll see. I think it's something that I might grow into. For the meantime, I'm just like madly in love with music and obsessed. So I'm going to stick with that for a minute.
When Camila was in London shooting for Cinderella, and obviously you were staying with her, you guys were staying in a house just outside of London, and your next door neighbors were my parents.
Stop.
And my parents only decided to tell me this like 4 weeks ago, saying, "Oh yes, that's Shawn Mendes' boy and his girlfriend. They were staying next door to us, in a house."
Area. I'm not going to say where it was, but it was.
I know.
It was amazing there. I was so going through a period of like looking for some real inspiration, and it was beautiful there, magical.
It's very nice. But I can't believe you didn't go over to my parents' house for dinner.
Earlier, we spoke about your partner Camila. We saw her with James Corden the other day, and we were laughing because she was proper outing the fact that you sleep talk and all the weird and wonderful things you come out with. So this is your time for revenge, Shawn. What weird and wonderful things have you discovered about Camila?
I don't even know how to do it subtly. Like if I really was to out her, I'd probably take it too far. But yeah, no, she texted me. She's like, I think I might have just said a little bit too much about you on TV.
I know that you watched Niall Horan host Jimmy Kimmel Live. Now you've even put it out to the world to say that you think he should be a talk show host in itself, which is lovely. But we sort of want you to be a talk show host. Okay, so now we're going to give you the chance to ask myself, Roman, or Shawn any question that you want.
What do you guys do when you're not doing the show?
My answer is very easy. I play copious amounts of video games, which is why I wake up in the morning and tell Shawn my loadout on Call of Duty every day.
Nice, dude.
I never know what I'm going to do. I get dragged into all sorts. But one thing I have done before, I don't have a dog, right? And I would love one so much. I borrow other people's.
Oh.
Is that weird?
As long as they're there to be cuddled and fed, like, I think that's great.
I've got 3 dogs at home, and she's never asked to borrow any one of mine.
You live too far, Sonny.
Sonny, what about you?
Well, that is mine. I've got 3 dogs at home. I live with my fiance and stuff. So yeah, my time's all taken up, pal.